Welcome back, Game Gym fan. Coach Nerf here to talk about frame traps. Frame traps are a stylish way to get combos and take stocks that are possible through conditioning your opponent and are very satisfying to hit. By the end of this video, gamers will be able to recognize how to set up frame traps and demonstrate their understanding by executing them in gameplay. As always for today's warm-up, let's tune in to our partner from MedStar, physical therapist Jenna, for the lesson she leads us in.
Hey guys, my name is Jana Labari. I'm a physical therapist with MedStar Health. It's important for gamers to have good general wrist mobility for healthy gaming practices. Wrist circles are a quick but effective exercise to maintain the range of motion and prevent stiffness of the wrist joints. Simply rest your forearms on the armrest or at the edge of a desk and rotate the wrists in one direction 20 times. Switch directions and then rotate the other way 20 times. And that's it. It seems really easy, but even a very simple exercise like this done every hour during gaming can help keep your wrists mobile and help prevent them from getting stiff. That's it for today's video. I hope you learned something new and it was helpful to you. Let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching.
Our in-game warm-up will be a blast from the past. Go on to Final Destination and play Marth. Grab your opponent, then throw them up above you. Wait till they land, then do it again. Keep chain grabbing your opponent to set yourself up for today's lesson. Frame traps, as I mentioned, are fun ways to make your opponent think they have a chance to escape after you hit them, only to be disappointed when you get an even bigger punish afterwards. A frame trap is intentionally leaving a gap in your combo, giving your opponent a false sense of security and forcing an escape option, usually an air dodge, but it could also be a jump or a quick aerial. A frame trap can also be hitting your opponent's shield with a safe move, then making them drop shield in anticipation to counterattack. Essentially, either way, a frame trap is laying the bait for your opponent to think it's their turn to act, but in reality, you had it all planned out. Let's take a look at Fox, who has a great frame trap in his up air. Go to small battlefield and send your opponent up. Up throw is a great way to set these up. As your opponent air dodges, follow their trajectory and fast fall with up air. It has 2 hits, and the second one will catch the air dodge once it is no longer invulnerable. Just jumping with Fox will often scare your opponent to air dodge out of panic, and by then it's too late for them. Use Fox up air to catch neutral air dodge left, right, and up 5 times each for a total of 20 hits. Now let's try setting up a more advanced frame trap, this time through Falco. Much like Fox's up air, Falco's up tilt has 2 hits that can catch air dodges very effectively. Punishing an air dodge with a tilt requires you, obviously, to be on the ground. However, it is unlikely that you will be able to force the opponent to air dodge if you stay on the ground. In order to set up this frame trap, you will want to jump to give your opponent the impression that you mean to hit him while mid-air, then fast fall back down and immediately up tilt. If done right, the opponent will instinctively air dodge and fall right into your up tilt, allowing you to extend your advantage further. For best results, higher levels of CPUs will air dodge more frequently and will mix up their timings as well. Play against a high level CPU as Falco and use your up tilt to punish different air dodge variations 15 times. And now we can see some of the most gratifying frame traps possible, punishing with smash attacks. This takes significant work to time the moves and space them correctly and is very risky if you miss, but the payoff is definitely worth it. For this one, we'll use Wolf. Wolf has a couple of options that you'll want to get familiar with, his up smash and his down smash. Up smash is great at catching neutral air dodge and air dodge up, and down smash can cover both sides, depending on which direction you face when you start it up. Therefore, it can reliably cover air dodge left and right if you can react appropriately. Send your opponent up with up throw or up tilt and get ready to use your smash attacks to punish air dodges. Execute your frame trap with up smash and down smash 10 times each, and if you can, turn your down smash around for an extra challenge to mix up the timing and get a bigger hit. For your scrim with a purpose, when you play with a friend or a CPU, set up your frame traps but don't do anything at first. Just wait and watch what they do. Remember, frame traps are possible through conditioning your opponent, so they're better at the end of a game or a set. If you get an up throw, for example, just pay attention to how they try to escape. Once you get a sense of what they feel safe coming back to stage with, start adding in your punishes from weakest to strongest. Set up a total of 10 frame traps, but don't use the same finisher twice in a row. Frame traps are not necessary to win games, but they do elevate your gameplay and give you more depth to explore in your character's kit. They make it easier to connect some of your bigger moves that you just can't use haphazardly. Plus, they look pretty sick. Keep in mind the places you can implement your frame traps. I can't wait to see what you come up with. This is Coach Nerf. We'll see you next time.